by CBS Sports Staff 10h ago 7 minutes read the Orlando Magic's coaching search is over. The Magic have hired former Hornets coach Steve Clifford. Clifford had a 196-214 record in 5 seasons in Charlotte, leading the team to 2 playoff appearances. The Magic, who haven't made the playoffs since 2012 and haven't won a series since 2010, are hoping Clifford can lead them back to the postseason. This leaves the Pistons and the Raptors as the final 2 teams looking for a new coach. The Bucks beat the Toronto Raptors to the punch in hiring ex-Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer to succeed Jason Kidd in Milwaukee. Budenholzer was considered a candidate in Toronto, but he ultimately landed with Giannis and the Bucks bunch, leaving the Raptors in a rut with their search to replace fired coach Dwayne Casey. Where the Raptors go from here remains to be seen, but they could keep things in-house and promote assistant coach Nick Nurse, who is reportedly a candidate for the opening along with Rex Calamian. In addition, the Raptors have reportedly interviewed 2 Spurs assistants, Ettore Messina and Ime Udoka. As for the Hawks' vacancy left by new Bucks coach Mike Budenholzer, Atlanta announced it has hired 76ers assistant Lloyd Pierce. In other hiring news, the Charlotte Hornets filled their coaching vacancy with Spurs assistant coach James Borrego, making the news official on May 10. Borrego's hire comes as a bit of a surprise as the Hornets were tied to a different Spurs assistant, Ettore Messina. But Borrego served as the Magic's interim coach in the 2014-15 season, when he went 10-20 with Orlando after Jacques Vaughn was fired mid-season. He has also been an assistant with the Hornets, Spurs and Magic during his coaching career. The NBA had another coaching vacancy open up as the Pistons announced that Stan Van Gundy will not return as coach or president of basketball operations. In 4 seasons under Van Gundy, Detroit missed the playoffs 3 times, including this season when it finished 39-43. The Pistons will be looking to hire their new coach and the team president separately. Spurs assistant coach Becky Hammon is expected to be considered for the job, as is ex-Raptors coach Dwayne Casey. TNT analyst Kenny Smith, a 2-time NBA champion with the Rockets, is also in line to interview for the job. Van Gundy isn't alone. Jeff Hornacek, Knicks, Frank Vogel, Magic, and Steve Clifford, Hornets, have also gotten the boot. New York has replaced Hornacek with former Grizzlies coach David Fizdale. We'll continue to update this post with the latest firings, hires and rumors from around the league. NBA 2018 coaching carousel coaching rumors. The Hawks have agreed to hire 76ers assistant Lloyd Pierce as the team's head coach. Charlotte has agreed to a deal with former Magic interim coach and Spurs assistant James Borrego to a reported 4-year contract. Detroit and Stan Van Gundy parted ways this offseason. David Griffin has been rumored as a potential candidate for the front office position, while Jerry Stackhouse and Becky Hammon are potential replacement coaches. Former Toronto Raptors coach Dwayne Casey will be a primary target of Detroit's coaching search in the wake of the Pistons' hiring of Ed Stefanski as senior advisor, according to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. TNT analyst Kenny Smith will receive an interview for the Pistons' coaching vacancy. Smith was mentioned in the Knicks' coaching search before they hired David Fizdale. Assistant Juwan Howard will reportedly interview for the Pistons coaching position, according to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Portland reportedly considered firing coach Terry Stotts after the team was swept in the first round of the playoffs. Multiple teams like the Magic and Suns were ready to pounce if he were to become available, but Portland has changed its mind and wants to keep Stotts through the final year of his contract, according to Mark Stein of The New York Times. Possible coaching candidates: Dwayne Casey, 61, former Raptors coach David Blatt, 58, former Cavaliers coach, current Turkish Super League coach Mike Brown, 48, former Cavaliers coach, current Warriors associate coach Stan Van Gundy, 58, former Pistons coach Vinny Del Negro, 51, former Bulls and Clippers head coach Becky Hammon, 41, current Celtics assistant Ettore Messina, 58, current Spurs assistant Nick Nurse, 50, current Raptors assistant Kelvin Sampson, 62, current Houston Cougars coach Steven Silas, 45, current Hornets assistant Kenny Smith, 53, current TV analyst Jerry Stackhouse, 43, current G League coach Raptors 905 Nate Tibbetts, 40, current Blazers